Tea or Coffee, a film podcast with Thomas and Joe, with theme music by bensound.org. See description for more information. What's up everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tea or Coffee podcast, where we talk movies, TV and other related media. My name is Thomas and today it's just me again. Joe's unavailable this week, so it will be a short episode, and I'm going to be talking about the trailers that were released at the SuperBowl. I won't cover everything as there's only a handful of properties that I'm familiar enough with to talk about, and that means there won't be any Ghost in the Shell or Baywatch reviews, or that Ryan Reynolds film Live. I won't be covering that. Firstly, let's talk about the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, Dead Men Tell No Lies. It's the fifth installment in the Pirates franchise. On the whole, this franchise can be quite fun, though it's definitely taken a dip in quality in recent years. It's surprising in many ways that they're still making these films. It's been 6 years since the last one came out, and 10 years since the original trilogy ended. Anyway, the strange thing about this trailer was the complete lack of main characters. I think there's only one scene with Johnny Depp, there's one scene with Orlando Bloom, and only a brief glimpse at Jeffrey Rush's Barbossa. As a result, it didn't feel like there was much of a tease for a movie, but just lots of sort of piratey stuff going on, a lot of ships and a lot of ghosts, and no real sort of story elements, no characters, just lots of visuals. It felt a bit lacking in that sense. Throughout this podcast, I'm going to be using our rating system to compare a form of media to a beverage. So I think in many ways this is like a glass of water, and by water I don't mean generic tap. I mean generic tap water. I don't mean sort of crystal clear, wonderfully refreshing kind of water. This trailer just wasn't really anything. It didn't have any real sort of taste, any real substance. There wasn't anything in this trailer that even was so bad it stuck out. It's just really sort of nothing. The next trailer is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and this is by far my favourite trailer of the bunch. I'm really looking forward to this film. The first film was really a very well made, contained, wonderfully delightful, funny, points very sort of human film. This trailer does that. It's short and punchy and gets to the point. It really sets up a character dynamic which you'll love from the first film. The group at the end of all 8 members. It really works well for me. The 5 old characters and 3 new characters, and it's just the humour's there. Drax and Groot particularly steal the trailer, as they do with the first 2 teasers. In fact, it's just pretty funny, and it's really I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to give this trailer on the whole to use a rating system again, a glass of sophisticated lemonade. It's fun, it's energetic, and it's of high quality. Moving on to the third trailer, this is the Logan trailer. It didn't really stand out to me as much because it was very like the other 2 trailers, but this time just with a very sort of haunting, amazing grace playing over the top. It's very sort of foreboding. It sets up this very sort of grim world which you've seen in other films and in the other trailers. And that's very much what this is. It's very sort of continuing that same idea, that same sort of pressure, that same sort of concept, and sort of building up this very grim world where you have Logan, or you have Professor X, and you have a young girl against these band of people who want to do singular, presumably capture the girl. I should, I suppose, also mention at this point the Sunseeker promo for this film, which they just put out. A lot of people have been talking about how it refers to Wolverine. It refers himself as James Howard, which is of course the character's original name in the comics, not Logan. Other than that, it's just really weird. It's really odd. There's not much more to say about it. I suppose my verdict on these 2 trailers is to say it's like a ginger beer. It's bitter, it's dirty, but it's actually quite a nice drink to have. And hopefully that's what these films are. They won't just be 2 hours of complete utter misery, but they'll actually have something very sort of wholesome, very sort of meaningful at the centre of it. So that's really the Logan trailer. I probably should mention Transformers. I just don't really care about this franchise in any way. The trailer, it had some nice visuals. It was very much by the books Transformers trailer. It told us what it had to tell us. Optimus Prime is evil now. It's humans versus Transformers. This is apparently sort of the ultimate battle between them. Though why Transformers wouldn't crush humans is I have no idea because they're huge and we're tiny. Uh, there's also an artifact involved. Surprise, surprise. This is basically it follows the plot of most Transformers films on the land of it. Big things smash one another, and there's over an artifact, and that's sort of really about it. I mean, in many ways, I just felt the same as I did about the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer. It's just sort of it's a glass of water. It's nothing really. It's just generic blockbuster visuals and a blockbuster's plot, and nothing really stood out to me. There's another major trailer that's dropped recently, which is Lego Ninjago trailer. The Lego Batman movie's just come out, getting hit reviews. I haven't seen it yet, but it definitely looks very positive. And Lego's now put out the trailer for this new Lego Ninjago film. It looks pretty fun, actually. It's not really my sort of thing, but it's good on them for trying out an original property rather than just sticking to established franchises. There's a lot of goodwill for this film and for Lego at the moment, and the trailer looks alright. Not all the jokes landed; they're a bit hit and miss, but it's something, and it's something different, and I suppose that at least can be commended rather than from just going along and spoofing like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or anything else. They actually went for their own original property, and I think that's a very bold move by them. So I suppose to use a race system, this is like a concentrated apple juice drink. It's pleasant enough, and the kids are likely to drink in large quantities, but it's not really a trade for highest quality. And I doubt this film will be as well received as the Lego Batman film or the Lego movie, but they might surprise us. So yeah, that's really everything, I suppose. I don't really have much more to say. As I said, it would be a shorter episode. I'm going to try again to get this podcast up on iTunes and SoundCloud. We've had problems. I've been trying different things, and hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. So keep an eye out. Hopefully Joe will be back next week or the week after. I need to see him and talk to him about it. Like, subscribe if you're listening to this on YouTube, and yeah, thanks for listening. Bye.